Hello guys, welcome to Just Vibey Vibes. Welcome. Let's talk about Love Island All Stars tonight episode. Okay. Whoa, that was a shocker, but I'm just gonna start from the beginning. Or should I even start from the beginning? Because I don't know. That was a shock. I didn't even see that coming. Okay, now Chaz having a chat with Mitch. Yes, she needed to have that chat with Mitch. Because what was that about? I like my girl Kaz when she wants to clock someone. Because she's going to clock you. She's going to make her point. And she's going to be articulate when she does make it. So I like the fact that she stood up for Lee. Because like you knew this. And what Lip said is true. If he had just come to her and said, okay, Demi was my number one before this thing, but I'm happy that you chose me. We see how things go or something like that. That would have been okay. Because in Love Island Villa, nobody really cares being a second choice, let's be honest, except someone was with you, and then they not decided to go for someone else. And then when they come back to you, then that's where the issue is. But if you explain things, everybody understands. And especially for these OGs, they understand because that's the name of the game. Molly saying to Georgia S, oh, I wish you the best. Girl, you wish her the best and you're there crying. Don't be lying. You want the guy back. See, that's the problem with miscommunication. Yeah, you wanted him to make this grand gesture. But if you want someone to make grand gesture, then maybe you shouldn't have gone around talking to every guy, showing interest and even kissing someone. I understood that's why you cried immediately you kissed Chris. It was not that Chris kiss maybe gave you the ick. Maybe he did also. And you're like, is this what I'm leaving Callum for? Who knows? But anyway, long story short, I do understand, but you cannot be doing, like, honestly, you're acting weird. Like, you like the guy, but then you're talking to him. But it feels like when she talks to the guy and the guy shows her interest, she just loses interest. I feel like she's already lost interest in Josh because what she wants is Callum. But now Callum is excited. He's feeling giddy to have a new relationship. It is about to happen. Honestly, it's about to go down. But Molly, I do think that, okay, now Molly has this conversation with Josh. Josh said he's interested to know her. She said, okay, talk to Georgia H. Then why did you, Molly, pull Georgia H? You should have allowed Josh pull Georgia H first. But you told him to speak to her and then you pulled her first. And then you had the conversation with her first. I feel like maybe that's even why Georgia H was really pissed, because Josh did not even have the chance maybe to sweet coat it for her. Or sugar coat it, whatever you want to call it. And then now they had a three-way conversation. Anyway, by the way, what were they wearing? That denim was given. I like what Georgia H was wearing, and I also liked what Molly was wearing. Like what they were, their outfit was it for me. Now, Arabella and Georgia's conversation after the whole stuff was top-notch. Like, I like a girl that sticks together. My dear, no man is worth crying over and all of those stuff. Like, you need to motivate the hell out of her. And it's good. Georgia going to sleep outside. I feel like that's a bit dramatic. Now, Anton ready to take over. Yeah, what does he have to lose, my dear? In this game, you need to be coupled up. And the longer you couple up, the better for you. Let's be honest, I don't know whether they are going to fall in love. I don't see Anton with Georgia H, but you never know. We shall see. So Anton is like shooting his shot. We're going well first. And Josh tried to kind of shame Anton for picking her because he's second choice. My guy is like, I am second choice and I'm proud of it. We were good before you came in. So whether I'm second choice, I'm proud of it. My guy is not backing down, and that's how it should be. Anyway, the whole morning after Josh, Toby, and Mitch communication, the conversation was just them confirming how not wrong that they are. Oh, Josh is like, oh no, I just told her, no, Josh, that's not what you did. Like, if you had just said that I want to get to also know Molly, it wouldn't have even been that bad. It was the way it sounded like you're picking Molly. Now, you just had one conversation with Molly and all of a sudden Molly is your number one choice. That's where the issue is. And also, Mitch, you did wrong. You cannot be telling people, according to Josh, you need to listen to Josh first. You cannot be telling people, number one, just say, I like you, I'm into you. Why number one? Why number two? And they just told you about it, and then you went and told Arabella that she's part of your top two. Like, guy, must you always have a number? Is it a grading system? Whew. And then Toby feels like he's done nothing wrong, like he just wanted to get to know someone. But it's the fact that, I don't know, when you have history with someone, it's totally different, honestly. Arabella and all the guys, right? Arabella and Chris has the most chats, so I'm glad that she chose Chris. Arabella and I can't pronounce her name well because I always call her Nutella. But anyway, Umbrella and Mitch have a kind of decent conversation, but she and Toby have no good conversation whatsoever. Like, their chat is so dry. I just feel like they're just reminiscing about the sex they had once, because Toby must have given it to her good, because that's the only thing that makes sense. Because why are you still like, oh, I'm just drawn to you, or you just flirty? Like, the way they are talking is like they're not having no chats. They're just having sexual energy. That's it. So sexual energy is good in the beginning, but it's not, sexual energy does not keep a relationship ever, because at the point the energy is going to dwindle down a bit. So what do you have then? Anyway, Arabella steals Chris have kind of like that. But then surprise, surprise, Tyler came in. I'm like, what? Tyler of all people? And Kat does not even know what to do. The way she was smiling, maybe she still likes him, because the facial smile is either she does not even know what to do with her face, or she, like, you know, maybe you're shocked. It could be that, or she still likes him, because I don't know. But anyway, long story short, he chose Kaz. At the end of the day, he didn't give an explanation. And then Kaz was like, the only reason was that she's the one, that he could have given more in-depth reason. And he could not have understood what she was saying until Maya had to explain it to him. So I just see, like, most of these couples, the problem is communication. The same way that Callum and Molly cannot communicate to save their life, I think that's how Ty and Kaz cannot communicate to save their life. I feel like even you can see Kaz just be like, okay, that's not what I mean. I don't know if in the relationship or true, he was always blowing up on her and she had to be the one to manage it, because that's what he gave me. Like, she was trying to manage his reaction there, because his reaction was being a bit embarrassing. Anyway, so surprise, surprise, Demi and Louise was dumped. Now, Demi, if you had told Kaz that whole stuff, maybe you would have been coupled up with Louise and you guys would not have been dumped. Maybe Kaz would have been coupled up with Chris, and then they would have been chosen by other people and nobody would have been dumped. Anyway, if they really are going to if they really like themselves, I hope they do outside. I do think that they're the strongest couple in there, honestly. They were the strongest couple in the Louise and Demi. I do think that they should have stayed longer. They shouldn't have just left. But shock factor is good. If they keep just dumping people anyhow, the people are going to watch the show. Because sometimes we like it. You know, that's one of the reasons why people like Game of Thrones, because anybody can die. So yeah, let's see how that goes. But I feel like Demi and Louise were the strongest couple in there. Every time they camera showed, they were together, and you can see their bond. I feel like Louise was more into her than she was into him, which is a good recipe in Love Island game. So yeah, we'll see if they stick together outside the villa. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye bye.